Hey everybody, Happy New Year! Welcome, Andrew Ainsworth Golf Academy, first video of the new year. Great to have you along. Over in the UK at the moment, we are in another lockdown period, so no customers, just in doing a few bits of admin at the academy today. No customers allowed in or anything like that, just here to accept a few deliveries which are due in, and I thought good chance to do a little YouTube video. Had a good sort out over Christmas holidays, came into the academy and had a real rifle through a load of old stuff. I tend to collect things, bit of a hoarder, I think I've mentioned that before, of golf clubs, and came across this implement. Have a look at a close-up of it. I'm sure there's quite a lot of golfers watching this video who will remember this driver very fondly, or maybe not. But it was a bit of a breakthrough driver. It's a Callaway biggest Big Bertha driver, and I've been doing my research on the internet. I think it was launched 97/98, so that's making it what now? 22, 23 years old. So bit of a vintage club this, isn't it? I remember it very well. I was the head professional then at Ashridge Golf Club in Hertfordshire. Great golf course if you ever get a chance to play it. And I remember when these came out, they were really hot news. We'd had the biggest Big Bertha, we'd had the original Big Bertha driver, then we had the Big Bertha, and then we had the biggest Big Bertha. And this was a 290cc head. Remember, we're at 360cc head now. That's as big as golf manufacturers can make drivers by the laws of golf. So 290 back then looked absolutely enormous. Some close-up video of the driver coming up. This particular, I have no idea where I got this driver from, to be honest. Someone must have gave it to me because I wouldn't have bought it. It's a 6-degree driver, 6-degree loft. Bear in mind that a lot of putters that we use these days have got sort of 3 or 4 degrees on it. 6 degrees of loft is amazing. It's fitted with a Grapholoi ProLite 40 extra stiff shaft. And I've got a feeling, looking at this driver, it was used by a really good player because the strike marks are very consistent. He's almost worn the face out by hitting it out the middle. A bit low in the face, I must admit, but certainly lots of middle strikes and no sky marks or anything, which tend to indicate that this person who was using it was a very good player. Made out of titanium, got a few little notes here. It was made of a very strong, thinner titanium, which allowed them to reposition weight sort of low and back. So they got the centre of gravity back to try and get the launch angle up higher. So we're getting this higher launch. So it really was ahead of its time, this. And it's got this bore-through shaft. So the shaft, you can see it here, it comes through and it goes all the way through here. Now the bore-through shaft will produce good stability. It's got very little torque in it, very little twist, this driver. As I grab the head and twist the grip in the opposite direction, this thing feels like a poker. There's very little twist in it. And the idea of that is to try and keep the head a little bit more stable. Price-wise, I was racking my brains. I got a feeling that these were retailing at £399, and I found on a website that they were retailing at about $600 US dollars. So £400, $600 at the time seems about right. Anyone can remember what the price of these was? Then post comments down below. I think they were nearly just under £400, which back then was a big amount of money. Still a big amount of money these days, isn't it? But I remember the rep coming in to show me these, and he said, "What's the price going to retail at?" And he said, "They're going to be about £399. And I said, "I'll never sell those at that sort of price." But hey, guess what? I did. People were queuing up for them. It was almost like a bit of a status symbol if you owned one of these. You know, oh yeah, Colin's got the biggest Big Bertha driver, has he? Yeah. A bit like, you know, buying a Ferrari. Not quite, but you know what I mean. So there was the sort of golfer out there who would buy this because it was the most expensive club, but it was a really good club at the end of the day. I'm going to attempt to hit some. I'm going to get the launch monitor loaded up, get myself warmed up, and hit this 20-year-old veteran and see how it performs. What am I expecting out of it? A, it's got an extra stiff shaft in it. Should be able to get that working, but 6-degree loft does worry me. I'm going to have to really hit up on the 6-degree loft because I'm a low ball launcher at the best of times. But I'm expecting some pretty high spins. I'm expecting sort of spin rates up towards 3,000. But let's get in and hit it. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, time has come to hit this this amazing look back at Callaway history. Ball of choice today is this one. It's the Mizuno RB566. Absolutely brilliant golf ball. I'm going to do, I've done a review on it already, but I'm going to do a little comparison video on that golf ball. Retailing in my store at the moment, £20 a dozen. I think it's a brilliant golf ball. It really is. So that's what we're hitting today. I have done some warm-up. Very important that you get warmed up correctly before you hit driver. So I've hit some irons and wedges and got properly warmed up to try and build the club speed. With 6 degrees of loft here, I've got to try and really create some shoulder tilt at setup. So I'm really going to get this ball position well forward in the stance. I'm going to try and get my lead shoulder, my left shoulder for me, very high. I've got to try and stay behind it so I can deliver this club on an upswing. Upward angle of attack, because as I said earlier, I struggle to get height with 10-degree drivers, never mind 6, and an extra stiff shaft. So we're going to get a few mix of shots here, everybody, so I'll give you some entertainment as we go. Let's go, shot number 1. Looks great behind the ball. Did I mention length? 45 inches long, which again, back then in 97, 98, looked very, very long. But today we're, 3/4 of an inch longer than that, aren't we? Let's go for one. No idea where this is going. Okay, that might finish up in that right-hand bunker. Strike, we'll find out. Yeah, thought it might do. Let's flash up the details. Strike felt a little bit high toe, but we'll dive in and have a little look. Yeah, remember that this divides the club up into segments, and it looks like I nearly missed that one. The real strike location's probably a little bit lower than that, but high centre. Club speed there about 104 miles an hour. Only got an attack angle there of 1.4 up. Need a little bit more than that, but let's just see what this club is giving us. Bear in mind, this is 23, 24 years old technology we're using here. I've got a 244 carry, my 137 miles an hour of ball speed. I've got a backspin rate of 1786 and a predicted run out there of 273, 13.6 launch angle. That's not a bad number for a club that is knocking on a little bit. Oh, that wasn't bad. That was not bad. It felt, again, a bit high-toey. That's gone quite well, hasn't it? 275. Bring that one up again. Very, very similar numbers to the first one. Yeah, a bit high centre. But look at the numbers. Again, nearly 140 ball speed, launching at 12.6. Spin low. Because I caught it a little bit high up on the face there, this backspin rate's quite low, but 243 carry. That's not bad. Remember, you could jump on eBay. I just had a quick look on eBay UK. You can pick these drivers up for under £30. Loft-wise, from memory, remember it's pre-adjustable days, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-degree loft. And these, all right, compared to the modern driver, nowhere near as forgiving, but I'll tell you what, when you get one of these, you do go. Oh, a bit of a knuckleball there. That's going to be like ultra low spin into that left-hand bunker. 184 carry. Got to stay behind it. I've nowhere near enough loft on this drive for me, so I'm really going to try and back foot this one and launch it. Try to hoist that one up into the air. I think that's just picked the second one for carry distance. that I feel is getting towards my kind of limit. That was pretty good for strike. Again, a little bit high up in the face, but a 245 carry from a 13.5 degree launch, spinning at under 1500, giving me that 245, 276 carry. And I think if I kept going with this club, I could definitely get this club getting out there at a 250 carry. And I'm struggling to hit the modern driver further than 250 through the air. The biggest difference, as I said earlier, is the forgiveness. When you hit this a bit high toe, low heel, it kind of beats you up a little bit. But when you hit it somewhere out the middle, it still goes. So it asks the question, doesn't it? 23 years on, how much has technology really improved? There's a question which I'll leave with you to debate. I think it's improved substantially, but maybe not as much as we think it has. So yeah, if you've got £30 to spend and you want a little bit of fun, the biggest Big Bertha from Callaway. Very interesting little experiment that. Hope you enjoyed it. I did. I'm going to hit a few more and see if I can get myself up to 250. If you're new to the channel and you haven't subscribed, click on that subscribe button. I've hit the 10,000 subscribers now, which is a big milestone for me. So all my present subscribers and watchers, a big thank you to you for supporting my channel and letting it grow. So we'll keep going. 20,000 next is the next milestone. So I've got to work hard to get up to that. But if you can hit the subscribe button and give it a like, that helps me no end. Thanks very much. All the best. Bye for now.